All right, we are here at Haunted Screams Expo with the Creeper's cousin right here, aka Troy. And maybe you can tell us a little bit, sir, about this vehicle here that you are standing next to. This is, in fact, the Creeper's truck. What can you tell us about this vehicle?
Well, you're going to have to bear with me a little bit because I have teeth in, so it's kind of hard to talk, but I'll work through this the best I can. What you're looking at behind me is the 2001 release of the movie Jeepers Creepers. This truck was used in Jeepers Creepers. This is a 1941 Chevrolet cab-over engine, and they built 3 of these for the original movie. This is truck 2. Truck 2 was used in some of the principal filming scenes where they had the scene where they put the police officer's body in there, open one door, shut one door, and then threw the head in. That was this truck. It happened right here. Jonathan Breck standing right here where I was standing at, filmed the scene. Here's actually a picture of it. You can zoom in on that. So after they filmed that scene, there's a couple other ones, but this truck had the most set dressing and detail of any of the other ones. So it was used probably, I believe it's at the church scene too. But it's pretty much a labor of love because when I got it, it barely stopped. It barely run and pieces were falling off of it. Since I've gotten it, when COVID hit, I actually took the truck down to the metal, took off all the old metal, put new metal on it. Now it's got, it was 22 gauge tin, now it's 16 gauge rolled steel. Added 1,000 pounds of weight to the truck. The truck is running presently a 235 engine. It's getting ready to get a facelift again because the engine's giving some problems. So we're going to go ahead and put a V8 in it just so it's easier to find parts for, because every time the truck goes down, we end up having to get special parts and stuff. But let's walk up here and take a look at the inside. You've seen the back side already, but the driver's seat is a little bit different. It's a granny gear 4-speed, okay, and it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it has enough strength to pull the, I could push anything around I wanted to, and take a house off a foundation. It's a very strong truck, and it's still got the original technology from back in the 1940s.
Oh wow!
But if you look at the front of the truck, it's got the damage and stuff, and we had to sand all this stuff off of it, and all the color you see is my first attempt at painting.
Okay.
I've got everything down to where it looks pretty good. I'm still touching stuff up here and there, but it's worked out pretty good. I travel the country showing it the truck at conventions, haunted attractions, special events, pretty much whatever it is. And if any of the stuff involved, with the truck, I normally do a whole lot of stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
What is your question?
It is definitely pretty cool. Do you, so how did you first come to acquire this? How did you get this truck?
So back in 2006, 2007, I actually acquired a 41 Cavalier I was going to build into this. I got on the internet, I researched, I located a guy named Tim Calais up in Elkton, Maryland. Tim had the truck, and I talked to him and let me come up there. So I came up there, put my costume on, took a bunch of pictures, and if you've ever seen a meme on any social media that says your Uber driver's here and the Creeper standing there with a hat right beside the truck, that's not Jonathan Breck, that's me. They stole it off my blog page.
Oh wow.
But I told him if you ever got a wild hair and decided you want to sell it, please let me know. Well, let's fast forward. After they filmed Jeepers Creepers 3, he ended up wanting to sell the truck, and I refinanced my house and bought it. So it's been a hobby and a passion, something I enjoy doing. And I actually recently acquired a 1960 Impala, and I'm having it restored. So eventually you'll see me riding down the road with the 1960 Impala and the Creeper truck.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to be pretty neat.
Very cool. Man, and it sounds like it really is a labor of love. So obviously you're a big fan of the movies.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
And if anybody's interested in anything in regards to the truck, I have multiple social media platforms. The social media platform is The Creeper's Truck on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And like I said, I've got a lot of fan following on a lot of that stuff. And any of the stuff that I do is most of the time we end up on the TikTok or the YouTube channel. But I have a lot of events lined up to where I'm going to have a lot of the cast with me with the truck.
Oh, cool.
So you definitely want to stay tuned for that.
Oh, very cool, man. Wow. Well, this looks amazing. And again, such a cool opportunity to see and be around an actual screen used vehicle like this from a movie like this. I mean, I know fans here at Haunted Screams this weekend have really been enjoying this opportunity.
Yes, they have. I have not slowed down since I've got here. The good part about, one of the things I love doing about coming to these shows and doing these type of events is a lot of times whenever a movie vehicle like this, it gets grabbed, they stick it in the museum, and you got to go to see it.
Yeah.
I take this thing all over the country. You see it riding down the road sometimes, and like I said, it's you know, people just love to actually come out to see the truck out somewhere.
Do you get some interesting looks of people in the window when they see this thing driving down the road sometimes?
I have got, I did a convention down in Ocala, Florida back in May, and I had the truck on a trailer, and I was coming through the town where they filmed the movie. I had people come out of hotels, run up to the road, come out of gas stations, run up the road, jump up and down, wave, stop, hit the horn. It was the most wild experience I've had in my life. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, they love the truck back down in Dunellen. And my goal is eventually I've got some more things to do down that way. We got some filming stuff we're going to be doing down that way. But we'll have the truck in the car and doing some stuff going down on the Tiger Trail where they filmed their driving scenes. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, awesome. That all sounds great, man. Well, I know fans really appreciate the work you have done, and now being able to bring this truck around, like you said, bringing it to the people, kind of like a traveling museum in a way.
Exactly.
And I know fans are appreciative of it. I know the fans this weekend here at Haunted Screams have been loving it. So great job, man. Thank you so much for talking to us today.
You're very welcome.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, there you go, everybody. Be on the lookout for the Creeper's Cousin